Good, and now we're going to make sure everything is nice and lined up with the feet square, hip width distance apart. As usual, you know, we're starting from the feet, working our way up, lining up the hips over the ankles, shoulders over the hips, ears over the shoulders, palms face forward. And just let your breath settle into your practice. So the moon is dark, so we're going to just look for our own inner light here as we breathe. And then using the breath as you inhale, you can deepen that light. And as you exhale, it softens. And as you continue to inhale and deepen the light, you'll notice a little warmth to it, and just send all that warmth and light as far as you can throughout your body. And now with your palms face out, let's take a nice deep breath. Inhale, float the arms up. Keep those shoulders away from the ears. Take your palms to touch, and exhale, draw your hands to your heart. And let's release here. So in the new moon phase, right, we're still releasing what no longer serves us. We're also gathering intention, right? So to hold and release, we're going to use the Venus flytrap with our cats and cows. So take your feet slightly wider than hip width distance apart, just so you feel like you have a great base of support here. Take your arms out to the side, elbows bend, inhale. And as you exhale, draw your forearms toward each other. You're rounding into the cat, right? Collecting everything that you want, your good intentions, and then open up and release anything that won't serve you, taking the elbows back. So we're going forward and open in our cats and cows, and just keep going. Just envision what you're keeping, what you're releasing. And the next time your forearms are together, stay here. Put the palms of your hands together. Draw your fingertips up toward the sky. Inhale. And as you exhale, really think about letting go and bring those arms back so the shoulders open a bit and shake things out. All right, so we're going to do some tilting here. Have your feet hip width distance apart, nice and grounded. Arms up. Interlace your fingers, point your index finger up. So we're moving into crescent. We start with the tilt to the left and center and right. And this is what we're doing. So you just move through this, feel through where your body is taking this. Maybe you deepen as you go. Maybe you're not deepening so much. We're feeling into what our body is asking for right now. We're going to come back to the left and stay here, making sure that right foot is grounded. Release the arms parallel to the earth and take your right shoulder back. Shine your heart up toward the sky. Think about that brightness you just found radiating up toward the sky. Come back to center here. Interlace your fingers. Come over to the right. Stay here. Left foot is grounded. Arms come apart. Left shoulder back. And come center. Inhale. And we're just going to let everything go. Down and up. Oh. Especially those shoulders from having reached up so high for so long. All right, shake it out, okay? So for our twisting, we're going to start with knocking on the door of life. So your feet can be slightly wider than hip width distance, maybe even closer to mat width distance apart. And we're going to rotate around the body. Okay, we start at the waist. The doors of life are back here by the kidneys. So we're tapping. And then let your arms go. Continue twisting side to side. Once the arms get shoulder height, we're going to find a little immunity tapping. Make a gentle fist and tap right under the collarbone side to side. And then let your arms go and continue to go as high as you want with those arms. Start to come back down. And once again, at shoulder height, a little tap under the collarbone side to side. And the next time your left hand is under your right collarbone, just stay here for a moment. Take your fingertips and feel around in that space. It's under your collarbone. You'll feel your shoulder there. And just, if there's any sensitive spots, give it a little massage with your fingertips. And then do your other side with the right hand. All right, and now we're going to go back to our twisting side to side till the hands come down to the waist, and we're back to knocking on the door of life here. And then slowly come to standing, inhaling and exhaling. So let's just take a couple of breaths into that inner light, inner warmth. Feel how the energy is moving for you now. And we're going to be moving into the knee down side plank, okay? So remember, anything we do, getting up and down, you can have a chair nearby, you can help yourself up, you can do things at the wall. Let me know if you need any adjustments. You need me to show you something. All right, so we're coming to the back of the mat, finding mountain pose here. Inhale, float the arms up. Exhale, swan dive, straight legs, hip creases. We're folding over the hip creases. Whether your head is above your heart or your hands are close to the mat or you're anywhere in between. All right, let's bend the knees and hips. Bring the hands to the thighs. Shine the heart forward for a half lift. Sink the hands down. Walk forward to a plank. This could be knees up or knees down. Come into down dog. Bring your right knee down. Spin your left foot to the mat. Take your left arm up. Open into a knee down side plank. If you already know this and you want to do a knee up side plank, you know it's your practice. You're welcome to do that. Bring your left hand down. Come back to downward facing dog. Bring your left knee down, spin the right foot to the mat, right arm up. We're open to the right now. Bring your right hand down, come back to down dog. Inhale and exhale and walk your hands back toward your feet. Press through the feet, float the arms out and up, palms touch, and hands come heart center. All right, here we go. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, swan dive. Take a half lift. Bend the knees and hips. Bring your hands to the mat. Come into your knee up or knee down plank, wherever you're feeling it right now. Come into downward facing dog. We're going to start to the right again. Right knee down. Open up into your side plank. Option, take your bottom leg, your right leg, and straighten it out. You can also keep your knee down. Bring your left hand down, come to downward facing dog. Left knee down, open up to the right. Option, left leg up. Right hand down, downward facing dog, hands to the feet. Float it up. Bring your hands to your heart. And release. Okay, so you now know 2 different ways to do that. One is keep the knee down. One is take the bottom leg up. The third way that you might try would be to go straight into the side plank, okay, with both knees up. So any way that works for you is fine. Inhale, float the arms up. Exhale, swan dive. Take a half lift. Bring your fingertips down. Come forward into plank. We're coming to down dog. Now if you want to bring your right knee down and do one of the first 2 versions we did, go ahead. If you want to try this version, come into a knee up plank, spin open to the left. Just something to try, right? And then come back to down dog. Once again, either bring your left knee down or come back to a knee up plank, spin open to the right. Come back to center, down dog here. Bring your knees down, sit off to the side. Woo, let's give everything a rest, especially those arms, the wrists. Shake out your legs. Okay, everybody okay? We did all right with that? All right. So you might know that I'm trying that in the pool, right? And if you want to, after class, hang out and I'll tell you how it's going. All right, here we go. Mountain pose, seated mountain pose. Turn your palms up. Inhale, energy up from the earth. Palms touch and hands come heart center. And release. So this morning we were working on Dhyana Mudra. We're going to do that again because it is a great one for focus and intention setting. So turn your left palm up, right palm on top of left, thumbs are touching. And as you breathe, just bring to mind your intentions, right? The new moon, we set intentions. If your mind starts to wander, you can press your thumbs together. That indicates to the mind, come back. And shake it out. All right. So we're going to move into our core work. Now this core work, you've all done it before. I'll just do a little quick demonstration though, because it's been a few weeks. So we're going to be rocked back with the ankles crossed. We're going to rock, 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 sit up and hold, right? That's movement 1. And then as we move through it, you might decide to go with the bicycle option. All right, but for now, we're all laying on our backs. Cross at the ankles. Hold on to your hamstrings. Rock, rock, rock. We want some momentum here. Come up to seated with your feet lifted. Release the arms. Good, and just for fun, change the cross of your ankles. Come back, rock, rock, rock. Come up, arms forward. There you go, that's our move. Now, change the cross of your ankles, and we'll add some optional bicycles. You guys still up? Oh, okay, you can't wait to go again. All right, here we go. Rock, rock, rock. Get your momentum. Come up and bicycle. Cross the ankles, take it back. Rock, rock, rock. Come up and bicycle again. and release. Let's take a little break here. Whew. Raise one leg if you're starting to feel this. Yeah, okay. All right, let's breathe. Inhale and exhale. Okay, we'll do that one more time. Rock, rock, rock to bicycle option. So let's go. Rock, rock, rock. Up. Stay here, or bicycle option. And bring it down. All right, now we're going to do the oblique work for this. Okay, so we're going to rock, rock, rock. Take it up. Now uncross your ankles. Take both knees to the left. Take your arms to the right. Come back through center. Come down. Rock, rock, rock. And up. If the ankles are crossed, uncross them. Knees right, arms left. And bring it down. That's our move. Option, add some bicycle legs. Rock, rock, rock. Take it up. Knees left, arms right. Bicycle. Center down. Rock, rock, rock. Take it up. Knees to the right, arms to the left. Option, bicycle. And bring it down. Take a break here. We're going to do one grand finale move with this, okay? All right, so here we go. Rock, rock, rock. Take it up. Knees right, arms left. Either stay here or bicycle. And now start to bring your legs through center over to the left while you bring your arms to the right, either bicycling or not. Come back to center and release. All right, if you know me, you know we have to do the left side to be even, right? So we're going to do that same thing this time, starting to the left, and we'll be done. Rock, rock, rock. Take it up. Knees left, arms right. Option, bicycle. Take your knees through center. Knees right, arms left. I might have said that backwards. Come through center and bring it in. Oh. All right, bring your feet down. Just let your knees open and close. Little butterfly wings there. Inhale and exhale. Whew. All right, we are going to do standing hips. So before we get to that, we've got a few other things to do while we're down. Come on up to sitting and take your right shin parallel with the front of your mat. Okay, your left leg is behind, and support yourself with your right hand. Take your left ankle in your left hand and just move that leg back and forth. So it's kind of like a seated baby dancer, right? And we're really able to work the front of the hip here. Okay, go ahead and bring that foot down. Switch your legs around. Your left shin is parallel to the front of your mat or just parallel to something, and take your right ankle in your right hand and do your... So our goal here is for the front of the hip to open, so we can let the left hand support us here. And bring that leg down. And now let's come to hands and knees. All right, so we're going to walk the hands way forward, not as far forward as if we were coming into a knee down plank, but hands forward. And now we'll make some circles. So take your body forward, to the right, back, and to the left. So we're moving the hips around in a circle. Pause and go the other way. And let's go ahead and come into child's pose with your forehead resting on something, whether it's a block or your hands or the mat. So if this version of child's pose doesn't feel great to you and you would rather be like on a low bench, right? You could just take your legs forward and come into child's pose with your hands on your legs, just in a nice little forward fold. It accomplishes the same purpose. Nice stretch for the back, nice calming for the mind, and then start to work your way to downward facing dog. So in this dog, since we haven't done it yet, we'll go ahead and walk it out. Bend one knee and then the other, giving those feet a nice massage. Press one heel down and hold. Press the other heel down and hold. Press both heels down and hold. And then go ahead and start walking your feet to your hands, taking them a little wider each step until you wind up with your feet mat width distance apart. Forearms to the thighs, hands to the heart. Exhale. As you inhale, draw your fingertips up toward the sky. And as you exhale, step back to mountain pose. Great. And shake it out. All right. Everybody doing okay? Are we ready for the standing hip series? So if I'm in the kitchen and I want to do this, I just put my hand on the countertop. Okay, anything that is within easy reach. Have your block about arms distance away from your wall, not width, arms distance away, and stand with your inside foot on the block. Let your outside leg dangle, and we're going forward and back. This is such a great release for the hip. Now we're going to take the outside leg in half an X, so it goes across and forward, diagonally back, diagonally forward, diagonally back. See, we're glad we have something to hold on to now, right? 3, 2, 1. All right, now come back to center, and we're going to bend the outside knee, take the knee across the body, out to the side and behind. This is like flossing your hip. It's releasing any stuckness, any gunk. Yep. And then just come back to center and just let that outside leg dangle for a second or two. All right, come on off and either turn around. You don't really need to face forward for this, or you could, if you're using a chair, move the chair to the other side, or you could walk to the other side of your room, put your hand on the opposite wall, okay? So now we have the other leg on the inside. Come up and back and forth. Nice, easy, breezy release. If you've ever been to a physical therapist, I would not be surprised if it had anything to do with the hips if you did not get these exercises given to you to do. That's where I got them from. All right, let's go ahead and take the leg forward and back. On a diagonal. Diagonal forward, diagonal back. All right, now pause, and we're going to bend the outside knee, draw it across the front of the body, bring it behind, flossing. All right, now come back to center and just let that leg dangle for a moment. And come on down, put your block off to the side, and come back to mountain pose. So we'll be starting at the front of the mat, and we're going to do a sun salutation, okay? We're going to add some arms onto the top of the sun salutation, and play with the back bends a little. Remember, we opened the front thigh, the front hip flexor here. We're going to be doing bow. So in bow, it's like a baby dancer, right? If you prefer to use a strap to lengthen your arm, yeah, have your strap nearby, okay? All right. We'll do half bow. Some of you might move into full bow. Okay, let's come to feet hip width distance apart here. At the top of the mat. Inhale, float the arms up. Exhale, twist open to the right. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, twist open to the left, long arms. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, elbows to waist. Shine your heart up. There's that brightness and warmth of you shining up to the sky. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, swan dive. Take a half lift. Bend the knees and hips. Step back with your right leg only. Enjoy this lunge for a moment. Wiggle around. And then take it to a knee up or knee down plank. Chaturanga. Okay, let's start working on our bow. So if you are going to be doing it with a strap, you're going to have the strap around your right ankle for now. Take your left forearm parallel with the front of your mat. Bend your right knee. Bring your right hand to your right ankle. And press into your left forearm. Lift your heart. Press your right foot into your right hand. This is the half bow. And release. Switch arms. This time the right forearm is parallel with the front of the mat. Bend your left knee. Draw your left hand around. Find that left ankle or your strap. Press into your right forearm. Lift your heart. Press your left foot into your left hand. And release. All right, come into down dog. So the next time we do it, you'll have option to either alternate, do right then left, or come into full bow if you're a full bow kind of person. Okay, right now we're in down dog, taking a few breaths here. Take your right leg up. Take a nice step forward and continue your journey to the top of the mat. Take a half lift, forward fold. Float the arms out and up, palms touch. And hands come to heart center. And release. Okay, is everybody good with bow? If bow isn't treating you right tonight, then just do a regular cobra. Okay? So when we do it this time, we're going to go right then left, or you can do two legs. Okay, so here we go. Feet are hip width distance. Inhale, float the arms up. Twist open to the left or right, doesn't matter. Arms up, inhale, twist open to the other side. Bring it up, standing cobra, elbows to waist, heart shining up. Inhale up, exhale, swan dive. Half lift. Take it down, hands down. Lunge back, left leg. Coming into a knee up or knee down plank. Chaturanga. All right. You can try bending both knees, grabbing both ankles, or bring your left arm parallel to the front of the mat. Take your right ankle and come into half bow here. And release. If you're in double bow, go ahead and release for a moment. Okay, come back into your double bow, or take your right arm parallel to the front of the mat. Bend your left knee. Press, lift the heart. Press your left foot into your left hand. And everybody release. Make a pillow with your hands. Rest your forehead. Bend your knees. And let those legs move side to side. A lot of back bending there. Bring your feet down and come into downward facing dog. Let's take several breaths in the down dog, okay, for a few reasons. One, for resting, and another, to let the spine lengthen out after the back bending we've been doing. Take your left leg up, take a nice step forward, and come the rest of the way to the top of your mat. Half lift, forward fold, press through the feet, press down to lift up. Palms touch, and hands come heart center. And come back to mountain pose. Inhale and exhale. All right. So are we feeling the front of those thighs nice and open? Yeah. Okay. So let's have a little fun with those as we balance. Okay. We're going to do a high crescent lunge to a knee pull through. So come to the top of your mat. Okay. Remember, this is going to be a balance. So set your mind. Find some spots that where you can set your drishti. It might move a little bit. Okay, square off the feet and take a big step back with your right leg. Bend your left knee. Your right heel is up. Your thighs are pressing toward each other. Now, if this is not working for you, work with your right foot down. Okay, more like a warrior one instead of the crescent lunge. Okay, we're going to raise the arms. Take the spine long. Bring the arms by the ears. And then come on up without dumping into the lower spine here. Okay, everybody good to go? We're going to bend the right knee and bring the elbows down. So we're pulsing down and up. Pulse down and up. Pulse down and up. Here it comes. Pulse down. And as you come up, start to pull your right knee through. Don't worry, it'll get better. And bring your right foot down. Okay, so that's where we're going. Let's try it on the left. Left leg all the way back. Heel is lifted. You can be working with a hand on the wall or a chair. You can skip the pull through if that's just making you not happy. Okay, let's lengthen the spine, arms by the ears, long and up. Woo. All right, here we go. Pulse down, reach up, take it down. Reach up, take it down. Reach up, here it comes, take it down. Pull the left leg through as you reach up. And release. All right, so now that we kind of know what's happening, let's do it again, all right? Everybody have some version they can participate in here? Yeah? Okay. All right, here we go. Right leg back. Left knee bends. Extend the spine long, arms up. We're in high crescent lunge. Take it down and up. Take it down and up. Take it down, woo, and up. Take it down, prepare, pull through with the right leg as you draw your arms up and come to standing. All right, let's try it on the other side. Here we go. Left leg back. Long spine, arms up. Bending down and up. Take it down and up. Take it down and up. Here it comes. Down, pull through. And release. All right, did it go a little better the second time for anybody? Yeah. Yeah, because we have to give the body a chance to figure out what are you doing, right? It's like, what are you trying to do? All right, so let's calm it down with some Warrior Two Archer, all right? So we're gonna take the legs wide for Warrior Two. Turn your right toes to the right, left toes in at an angle. Level off the hips here. Bend your right knee, it's over your right ankle, it's coming straight through your foot. Ground through your back foot. And shoulders over hips. Arms out. We're in Warrior Two. Arms look great. Good, everybody looks great here. Okay, we're gazing calmly past the right fingertips. And then we turn the gaze to the left. Find those left fingertips. Follow the left fingertips as they come around. Meet the right hand and draw up your right arm across the chest, opening back up to the left. We're still looking at the left fingertips. All right, let's do that 2 more times. Archer, here we go. Try and keep your gaze on your left hand. After you finish your third Archer, turn your gaze back to the right. Turn all 10 toes forward, bring your hands to your heart, and we're folding from those hip creases. So you might choose to stop with your head over your heart. You might choose to go halfway. You might choose to go farther. You can bring your hands to your legs or even to the mat and just move around. Nod your head yes and no. Always end on a yes. Come back to center. Bring your hands to your hips. Come halfway up from wherever you are. Take a breath. Come the rest of the way up. And then just bring your feet closer together. Heel toe, hop, shake them out, however you like to do that. Take a breath here. Warrior Two to the left. Left toes forward. Right toes, right foot at an angle. Both feet are grounded. Hips are level. Left knee over the ankle. Arms are in line with the shoulders. Beautiful. Take your gaze past your left fingertips. Now turn your gaze to the right. Follow your right hand and begin your Archer. And just go ahead. You draw the right fingertips up. Keep your gaze on your right hand as you open back up. And 2 more times. We're working slowly here. Landing in Warrior Two when you finished, turning your gaze back to the left. All 10 toes forward, hands to the heart. Melt into any forward fold that feels good to you. Okay? If forward fold is not suiting you right now, just go ahead and put your hands on something and wiggle your body around. All right, so come back to center, hands to the hips, come halfway up, pressing through the feet, come the rest of the way up. And step or hop your feet together, however you want to do that, and shake it out. Inhale and exhale. All right, so let's go ahead and scan the body from head to toe, see if anything feels like it needs to move. How's your back feeling? We did a lot of back bends. We'll work on that when we come down. But right now, just go ahead and see how things are feeling. Move around. See if there's anything in your space that you want to have for final relaxation. And then come to the top of your mat, find mountain pose. Refine that inner warmth, that inner light. Let that just move through your body. Okay, flip the arms up, inhale, exhale, swan dive. Take a half lift. Now we're all going to go through a vinyasa. Unless you really don't feel like it, then just go straight to down dog. Otherwise, go ahead and bend at the knees and hips and step back to a plank. Knees up or down. Just a nice little chaturanga here. And nice little cobra to shine your heart forward. See that light and warmth just emanating from your heart. Find your way to downward facing dog. So if you've been in down dog, here we all are. We're all back together. Feel free to come out of dog anytime. If you're in dog, take your big toes together. Knees to one side, hips to the other. Side to side. Come back to center now and bring your knees to the mat. Sit off to the side, come into seated mountain pose. Nice and tall here. All right, and shake things out. So we did a lot of back bending, including the bow. So we're going to be doing some straight leg forward folding from the hips here. So come into your seated mountain pose. Inhale, float the arms up. And then taking your arms long, folding from the hip creases, reach, reach, reach. And just let your hands drop wherever they are on your legs. You might be touching your toes, your shins. You might even be touching your thighs. Keep your spine long, keep your gaze past your toes. Long arms, inhale up, bring your hands down. Take your legs to a V. When we're in the V, it might be narrower, it might be wider. Try and have your toes facing straight up and your knees facing straight up. Inhale, arms up, palms forward. Exhale, over those hip creases, reach, reach, reach. Bring your hands to the mat, gaze past your fingertips. Long arms takes you back up, hands down. Okay. Baddha Konasana, cobbler's pose. Soles of the feet are together. Heels can start out, or will start out, maybe pretty far from the groin here. You can bring them in to whatever space feels good to you. If Baddha Konasana isn't your thing, try separating your feet by 6 inches. If it still isn't your thing, just extend one leg and bend the other, and then when we do the second time, you'll switch legs. Everybody good here? Hold on to your tibia. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, fold over those hip creases. Bring your hands to the mat. Gaze past your fingertips. And walk your hands back up. Put one hand under each knee. Bring your legs up. Long legs, here we go. Going through that set one more time. Long spine, fold, drop the hands. Keep the gaze going past the toes. Long arms, take it up. Hands down, legs to a V. So if you can take your legs narrower, wider. Something that helps me when I want to go a little wider is I put my hands behind me and I scoot my hips forward. Okay, so if that is something that helps you and you want to do that. Okay, here we go. Toes and knees are pointing straight up. Arms up, palms forward. Fold over the hip creases, hands to the mat. Gaze past your fingertips. While you're breathing here, if any length starts to show itself, right, and those fingertips walk forward a little bit, great. Otherwise, just stay where you are. Long arms up. Exhale, hands down, legs together. Let's give them a little shake and then come back into Baddha Konasana. If you're doing single leg version, use your other side. Okay, find your Baddha Konasana here. Hands on the tibia. I know it's often popular to hold on to the toes. Prefer not to do that. Okay, so let's hold on to the tibia. Arms forward, spine long, and fold forward over the hip creases. Bring your hands down and gaze past your fingertips. And then walk your hands back in. One hand under each knee. Bring the knees up. Okay, let's go ahead and take it down. Roll down. Once you get here, just gently let your knees open and close, little butterfly wings. All right, we're going to do our spinal release, okay? You can always put a strap around your thigh if that suits you better. Bring your right leg in, clasp your hands around your right hamstring, and take your right leg straight up. Okay? We're going to press the leg into the hands, right? Spinal clearing. Pressing the leg away from the face. Now release the tension, but stay where you are. Press away again. And release and switch left leg up. Press into the hands. And release. Press into the hands. And release. All right. Both feet to the mat. Extend both arms and both legs. Inhale. Exhale. Right knee in. So we're in Ardha Apanasana. You might be holding your shin. You might be holding the hamstring. Extend your right leg, arms overhead, left knee in. Ardha Apanasana on the left. Feel that hip releasing here. Extend both arms and both legs and bring both knees in, holding on here in Apanasana. Now put both hands under your knees. Take your knees as far away from your body as you can, right? And then rock side to side. We're just bringing the knees forward so we can massage the lower part of the spine here. And now come back to center. Extend both arms and both legs. Right knee only in, and we're going into half happy baby. So you can hold your foot or you can hold your right hamstring. If the foot is just not accessible right now. Or you could also put a strap around the foot. But we want the right knee headed for the right armpit, half happy baby. Extend both arms and both legs, left knee in, half happy baby on the left. All right, extend both arms, both legs, inhale, exhale, you probably guessed, happy baby, here we go. Good, and then go ahead and massage your spine and happy baby. release your feet, bring your knees into your chest, and put your hands on your knees, right on your knees, okay? And we're going to make some circles, so press away, to the right, in, and to the left. And make those nice circles, a nice circular massage for the spine. So, good. Hands are on the knees. Perfect. All right, hold it in, and we go the other way. Press away, to the left, in, and to the right. And circling around. Breathing. All right, come back to center. Bring your hands down, okay? And take your legs up. Now, if it's not advisable for you to have two legs up like this, too much blood flow to the head, bend your knees. All we're doing here is releasing the ankles. So we can just bend, point and flex both feet. So whether the feet are low or high, it doesn't matter. Do what's best for you. And then circle the ankles one direction and the other. And release your feet to the mat. All right, let's let the spine just stay here in neutral. Take the hands about 6 or 10 inches away from the hips. Extend the fingers wide and wiggle them into a gentle fist. Extend those fingers wide. Feel the energy going all the way up your arms into the shoulders and wiggle into a gentle fist. Extend, wiggle, rotate one direction and the other. Bring your hands down and just let your head move side to side. And then come back to center and start to scan your body from head to toe. See how things are feeling. See if any final movements need to be made. Get into your proper alignment for your final relaxation for the class that you just did. So make yourself nice and comfortable. And when you're in your final relaxation position, take a nice deep inhale through the nose. Exhale, release yourself onto the earth. And just be in final relaxation. Slowly begin to bring your awareness back to your space. Allow your breath to deepen. Gently invite movement back to your body. And as you inhale, stretch long. Exhale, draw in. Find your way over to a side. And up to a nice easy seat. Find Dhyana Mudra. Call to mind your intention. Bring your hands down. Draw energy up from the earth to feed that intention. Press your palms together. Exhale, seal it into your heart as you turn your gaze to your own good heart and your bright spirit. Thank and honor yourself for your practice, and we thank and honor each other for sharing this time. Namaste.